Sakr, 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 sakr. Jamama, hey, Jamama, hey. This is my favorite NDC campaign song by my favorite, Ghanaian musician, Nasi. Yes, that was, I think, their campaign song for the last elections because John Mahama is, creating a lot of heat right now in Ghana. From the wache sellers to the kinke sellers to the chocho drivers to the fuel station, everywhere in Ghana is feeling the heat. You all know the Ghanaian cedi is appreciating. As we speak, the Ghanaian cedi, you can see the values on your screen. Yes, the worst of the Canadian dollar. In fact, the way you see the Canadian dollar before the end of next month, it will be $1 Canadian to 5 cedis. And the Ghanaian government has been urging the Ghanaian traders that please bring down the prices of goods and services in Ghana. Ghanaians are reacting to these. Or before we go into Ghanaians' reaction, let's listen to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama send his word of appreciation and thanks to the Ghanaian traders officially brought down the prices of their goods and services. Let's listen to him.
Let me take the opportunity to commend those of you who have responded to the Cedis appreciation by reducing prices of your products and services, and thereby passing some of the relief from the hardship to Ghanaians. And so, Oka and all of you, thank you very much. GPRTU, thank you very much. And so, for those of you who have not responded yet, please pass on some of the Cedi appreciation to Ghanaians. The time has come for us to lift the gloom, to restore confidence, and to build again. And as I said in my inauguration, Ghana is open for business again. Let this summit mark the beginning of a new compact between the public and private sectors, a compact of mutual accountability, shared risks, and shared rewards. Together we can lead Ghana's economic reset, and in doing so lay the foundations for a more prosperous, inclusive, and secure future for our people.
And we are here to ask him, as usual, what he thinks about the dollar depreciation and the cedi appreciating. Do you think Mahama is doing a great job with the economy, or you are going to say it's a previous administration that is responsible for the dollar depreciation? So what do you think?
The current president of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, is doing over 200% well for the depreciation of the dollar and appreciation of the our own currency. I wish he will continue to make it even 1 cedi to $1, because I can't live in my country whereby someone's currency should be overtaking my own land's money. And I will plead with the government system that when they are reading a budget, they should read the budget in Ghanaian currency, because we are Africans. Americans are not reading their budget in our currency. So why should we be reading budget in their land? We are calling on the government to give us a price system. Give us a price system, and that is what is going to help the people of Ghana, including the government himself. Because a lot of people are taking advantages over the government, and they are making profits, and the government is bearing the consequences of that. So if Ghana Guta, they give us price system. When you go to store 1 and you buy an ideal milk of 7 cedis, when you go to store 2, the price of store 2 to be 7 cedis. We go market Makola, we go to market Adabraka, and the one item, it has more than 4 or 5 different prices, because the people are selling the item at what can benefit them, not thinking about what people are going to say about the government. So as the dollar is depreciating and the cedi is going higher, we should use this opportunity to give the country a price system. The country needs a price system, and that is one of the biggest things that is killing us as a country. So if they give us price system, the country is going to enjoy out of the depreciation and appreciation of the cedi.
Thank you very much.
So a lot of trotro drivers have refused to reduce the transportation fares by the 15% that is being asked of them, despite the fact that there's been a press release and there's been reduction in the petroleum prices. And the major excuse that they are all giving is that the spare parts are still the same price, so they will not reduce it today or tomorrow.
I'm telling you.
Meanwhile, these people will go and buy banku, these people will go and buy kenke, and then the kenke seller or the banku seller, they don't add the price of the bankuta or that is saying to the food that they are buying. If the banku sellers or the kenke sellers, they all say they are doing the same thing, do you think that the trotro drivers, you people, will be able to survive?
You don't know.
You don't buy spare parts every day. Unless you won't tell me, say that that's tattoo, that one to be spare parts. Bro, the truck drivers and the mates, you people, you be one uncle. You are like our brothers, you are like our fathers.
You get it?
The trotro is like the backbone of the transportation system in Ghana. If the trotro no dey, Ghana no dey. Do you think that the dollar and the Ghana city thing, they affect the content creators in Ghana?
Look at my face.
The people who are earning from the YouTube and the Facebook, you think that it doesn't affect them?
You don't know.
But at the end of the day, something that you are buying like 10 cedis in Ghana, now you go and buy like 7 cedis or 8 cedis. So if you are buying spare parts every day, then it means say your car it get problem.
I'm telling
so
you.
we are begging you people, make you people not do that. Make you all we compromise. The Ghana no, it can't be like the old Ghana, but it can be better. That is the only thing that we can do. We can make it a better Ghana.
What do you think so far about the Mahama government? Compared to the other governments, they promise something and then they come in and they tell you, we just came relax. But these people just came in and they're seeing the action. The nurses are getting their money. The e-levy crap, the betting tax and all of that. He just wants to release our stress.
So then that brings me back to why it was actually implemented. We had development even before these taxes were brought. So what did it really change? Me, I'm not really into politics then again. All I know is that my e-levy is out. I can send my momo in peace.
Do you guys know he's bringing back road tolls? What do you think about that?
What was the reason why it was taken away?
Apparently the money was being squandered. That was why it was taken away. But if he's bringing it back and it's for a good reason, like why not?
Oh, then let's wait and see, because if they do that, it actually brings a lot of traffics and all that.
I think he's going to be digital, like how they do outside the country. I don't think we have to pay at the point. But some people still think the road tolls shouldn't come back. So how do they maintain the road? I feel like if they take something away, they bring something back. Something needs to replace it. Because every country has to pay tax.
We're already paying taxes on everything. Whatever we buy, we pay tax on it because it's already been taxed. Your food has been taxed. That, COVID, all these things. Is the COVID tax gone? Because that thing should go.
Do you know the Chinese actually charged us for this road? We have to pay them back. That's why the road toll has to come back.
So about the finance minister, I learned, he was wanted, he was declared wanted, and then he was out, and then what happened to that?
They have the evidence and everything. He got to Ghana and we are not really hearing anything again. If he's been found guilty, they should trial him. It shouldn't be done back doors. If it's publicly put out there that this is what he did, he should pay for it. It's our money he was managing. So if he spent it, he should come and make accounts or whatever needs to be done to him. He should be dealt with. Simple.
Are you feeling the impact of the female vice president?
If I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I feel anything.
You said yes. What's the reason?
She being a woman, this is our first time experiencing something like that. And then you don't expect a woman to do what a man is doing.
I'm Delicious Army. Yeah, I talk Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, Kenya, and all the good stuff relating to them. Guys, what do you think about this hot conversation that has been going on in Ghana? Do you think it is too early for the traders to, bring down their prices, or do you think the Ghanaian government is just in a hurry to prove a point? You know how we do it. Feel free to drop your own opinions in the comment section. Let's make it an interactive section. One thing I noticed is that over here in this part of the world, we do not have what they call price regulatory bodies. We do not have price control bodies. Even if we have, they are not as active as in the Western world. Yes, if you notice that if you live in the diaspora, most of the prices you get in Costco, most of the prices you get in Walmart, they are kind of similar, just a little, difference. Let's say you can see something in Costco for $7.20, while in Walmart you can see that thing for $8 or even lesser. But I noticed that over here in Africa, we do not really have a price control body, and that is because the dynamics of business over here is different. There are so many factors you consider before placing a price on your goods. Number one, many of these traders consider their shop rent. You all know shop rent in Ghana right now is crazy. In fact, Ghanaians are complaining that the way the landlords are increasing their rents, it's out of the world. Even in Nigeria, it's happening here also. Many Nigerians witness 40% increase in their house rent. Go and ask any Nigerian who is living in a rented apartment. Many of them witnessed nothing less than 30 to 40% increase on their rent. So in Ghana right now, house rent is terrible. Shop rent, you can imagine how much it will cost. And many of them pay lots of taxes in the market. Even the official taxes and the unofficial taxes. You all know how African markets are. One person will just come out and say they want to collect levy for this one, levy for light, levy for road. Both the ones that are legal, both the ones that are illegal. Most times they have to consider the transportation. They have staffs they pay. They have staffs they pay in their shop. So these are the things that I feel is the reason why so many businesses in Ghana have not been able to reduce their prices. Yes, but for the trotro drivers, to me, I feel they do not really have an excuse because some trotro drivers are saying that they're always buying spare parts. That is it Muhammad that bought their vehicle for them. Can you say, So to me, I just feel that, Oga trotro driver, is it every day you're buying a new spare part? Is it every day you're changing something in your vehicle? I think the prices of fuel in Ghana has reduced to an extent. You need to reduce your price now. When you reduce your price, then the kenke seller will also reduce her price. The water seller will reduce her price. Those shops in Spintex will reduce their price. The shops in Circle will reduce their prices. Before you know it, everything, the prices will go down. Even the Olo shows will reduce their price. See, in as much as you see transportation as just a sector of the economy, transportation plays a very huge role in any economy. Why? Because if there will be any increase in goods goods and services, it starts with transportation first. Once as a business person, if for example from Circle to Spintex you spend 20 Ghana cedis and you end up spending 40, you will transfer all your frustration on the goods you went to buy and put all your profits there. So by the time you pay lesser, you'll be moved to reduce the prices of your goods and service. And I also implore every Ghanaian, if you're a Ghanaian watching this video and you have a business, please, the government is putting in so much effort to make the lives of Ghanaians easy. Help them. I wish we have such a government in Nigeria that is so active in making life easy. To be sincere with you, I wish you have a government that will make what Ghana is doing a priority in Nigeria too. Imagine we have a government that is working to stabilize the dollar and the naira, so that prices of goods will come down. To me, I'm a business person. I will gladly reduce my price too. So Ghanaians don't really know what they're enjoying, although they worked for it. They worked for the government they have now. But I just feel that help your government. Your government is trying to help you, you to help them, so that at the end, to scratch my back, I scratch your back. But guys, feel free to drop your own opinions in the comment section. I so much like this song. Guys, I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.